Will humans go extinct? In an interview last week, Elon Musk was asked what keeps him up at night. His response was that crashing birth rates could destroy civilization or even wipe out humanity. He noted that in some countries, births are now one-third replacement level. In Japan, for example, on average, 4 grandparents lead to a single grandchild. In Korea, every 100 Koreans will become just 8 great-grandchildren. China is on track to lose 600 million people in a single lifetime. Europe's not far behind. Fertility rates for native-born Europeans are around about 1.3, meaning you lose a third of your people every generation. For native-born Italians, it's nearly half lost per generation. The U.S. is similar to Europe. Native-born fertility of any race is at a record low 1.5 per couple, meaning you lose a quarter of all Americans per generation. The collapse is worldwide, including many countries you might not expect, so fertility is now below replacement in nearly all of Latin America and East Asia, half the Middle East, including Turkey and Iran. It's below replacement in Bangladesh and India. Even sub-Saharan Africa went from 7 kids a generation ago to just 4 today. For perspective, that's the fertility rate of the U.S. just before World War I. So what's driving the collapse? 3 things that change the cost-benefit of kids. Kids don't earn, they cost a lot, and you don't need them when you get old. In other words, urbanization, college, and pensions. So rather than kids helping on the farm or in the family business, urbanization and the decline of small business left kids as pure cost. College blows that up to more than $200,000 per child. Meanwhile, those same urbanization costs and relentless inflation since the Fed was born drove mothers into the workforce, meaning now the kids potentially cost a second income. Finally, government pensions replaced nature's pensions kids with a government check for own public schools that actively turn kids against their parents. Put it together, and kids were financial assets in 1910 America or 1970 Japan, but today kids are financial costs, indeed enormous costs. So what's next? Brought to you by Unchained.com. What is the solution? We've got 3 very good ones. First is income. Make it easier to work part-time, which is already happening, and to start a small business, which has been in free fall in the West. This lets women have a meaningful career with kids, while the kids can start earning in their teens, whether it's website design or mowing lawns. Second is costs. Inflation and stagnant wages force parents into 2-income careers and unban the competency tests that used to do for free what college now does for $100,000. Third is pensions. Minimal government pensions force parents to have kids. This is not politically palatable, but it is the truth. And finally, direct payments. Japan and Sweden give out thousands in baby bonuses that have been largely ineffective. Hungary just combined that with a lifelong income tax exemption for mothers that hopefully should work better. We can absolutely fix population decline, but it means ending the government policies that are driving it. Read the rest with charts and all the gory details at ProfSaintKnowledge.com. Okay, we'll be watching. See you next time.